Just about game time here in St. Louis. One of baseball's best rivalries, the Cubs challenge the Cardinals. Next. Time to get the weekend started with Friday night baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. It's the opener of this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and the newest member of our team, Steve Lyons, as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Yeah, two guys here making their second starts of the year, each of them coming off of a victory in their first time around, so they'd obviously like to build on those performances and get this season off to a really good start.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as their order will read like this. On the mound to square off against these guys, a former Cy Young Award winner, the veteran right-hander Bartolo Colon. Emilio Bonifacio will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Oh, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Throw by Ellis, and there's one gone. 4-3 on the put out to first, and with that, let's take a look at the defensive lineup for the Redbirds. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Ryan Sweeney will dig in here. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll offer it the 2-1 and send it in the air out to right. Lee is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Obviously, it'll be very important to keep these top 2 guys off base going forward. They're the ones that set the table and make this team go. So that's a good job here to set them down to start the ball game.
Starlin Castro will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. swinging a little tapper out in front of the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Good work that time from Bartolo Colon. It's the Cubs nothing, Cards coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll match up against a guy trying to put it all together, the right-hander Jake Arrieta. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. John Jay will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Now for St. Louis, center fielder, John Jay.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Well, that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him to locate going forward. This one's not terrible, but it is over the plate. It gets turned into a leadoff single.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And Shearholtz has got it, one away.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and one away now. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Come on, you can do it.
1-1. Jay not moving. Here comes the pitch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's another 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And a good take there. close, but it's 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Out of play. Full count, 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Swinging a ground ball to short. Bonifacio on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Redbirds are turned away in the first. We're on to the second from St. Louis. Scoreless on the show. George Kataris leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Catcher, George Kataris.
Good fastball there from Colon. It's 0-1. What to make of Big Bartolo Colon? Who saw that coming last year? 18 wins and a 2.65 ERA in a season in which he turned 40 years old.
And both of those numbers were good for second in the entire American League. He wound up getting priced out in Oakland, so he's got a new ball club this year, and are they ever happy to have him too?
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Comes with a fastball as this is lifted the other way out to left center. And it's a fly out to start the second, one away.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo steps in now. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. Now, remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
And this is fouled straight back. No score here as we play inning number 2. The 1-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw to first, and Colon's looking good here as he gets 2 quick ones to start the inning.
Well, I think he may have taken the tougher of 2 approaches right there. I think he did have time to square his shoulders and try to flip it to first that way. Instead, he chooses the much tougher spin throw, but he still manages to put that throw right on the money.
Nate Sherholz will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Matt Adams will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Adams certainly did enough last year to stake a claim to the starting first base job going forward, with a .284 average and 17 home runs in 108 games. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Matt Holliday will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. Holliday last year, another typical Matt Holliday season. An even .300 average, 22 home runs, and 94 driven in. Now ball hit pretty well deep down that left field line, heading toward the foul pole. And that ball is gone as he tucks it over the wall down the left field line. It's a solo home run for Matt Holliday, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Well, you figure it's only a matter of time till this guy gets going. That's his first home run here on the season, and you can bet it ain't going to be his last.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Once again, a 3-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this is into the alley here. Should be extra bases even for Molina. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box cam. You can see the two outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as it finds a gap for a double.
Johnny Peralta will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning. And set to stand in is the second baseman, Mark Ellis. Fouled back. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Bartolo Colon to stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with one man out. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
And with one out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put one down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with 2 outs.
John Jay will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Swinging a tapper out in front. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Justin Ruggiano will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Here's the first offering. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. One away here to begin the third.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Donnie Murphy will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
1 out, nobody on. And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Jake Arrieta will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. And they will have him bunting with 1 away as he gets this one down. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, this early in the game, to me, this is the right decision. You give that guy at the top of your lineup a chance to drive in a run with a simple base hit.
Emilio Bonifacio will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. In there for strike 1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And he misses 2-1. Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And Holiday will make the catch, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Matt Carpenter will dig in. Last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. Sherholtz is there, and he has it for the out.
And I think these Cub fans are going to like what Sherholtz brings to the table. He's got a nice arm. He's got a good glove. He can hit a little bit up there, and he makes a nice play right here running that ball down.
Michael Lee will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch is sent on the ground toward Castro. It's short. On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance.
I don't know if there's anything really to pinpoint about this play. It might have been one of those where he never really got a good grip on the baseball. And he winds up kind of throwing a sinker across the diamond to first base, and it skips right on by.
Matt Adams will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
In the dirt here. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, that's the obvious danger of trying to get a guy to fish at a curveball in the dirt. You'll see this one skip away, and now that'll take the double play situation right off the board. Could be a costly mistake.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Kataris has a bead on it, and he's got it 2 down.
We'll take a look here at his pitch count, and you can see, at least early on, he's been around the plate quite a bit. 36 strikes so far. That's a sign that his location is where it needs to be.
Matt Holliday. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Let's go, St. Louis. Come on, St. Louis. Woohoo!
He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up. drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Cards leave one. They're up 2-0. Ryan Sweeney will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Ryan Sweeney.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Starlin Castro will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
All right, Cardinals.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Give it up, Cubs.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Nice going up.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
3 straight strikes to the first hitter in the inning. 3 straight balls now to the second.
Let's go, Cardinals.
That one's in there, 3-1. The pitch. And a full count now, 3-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And now here's a ball lifted out to center for Jay. And he's got it for out number 2.
Well, that's just a nice job out there on the mound, coming all the way back, down 3-0 on the count. He gets to 3-2, and then he gets his man to loft an easy fly ball.
George Kataris will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest.
102 years now.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Just off the plate and high, ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Cubs are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things off for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. Therefore, it is Sweeney as he takes it for the first out.
The shortstop, number 27, Johnny Peralta.
Johnny Peralta will stand in. A base hit his first time around. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
And a quick check of the pitch count here. That's 53 now through only 3 1/3.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 2-0 now. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman,
Mark Ellis will stand in. An RBI single in his first appearance. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
Let's go, Cardinals!
And Ellis looks at one that misses here, a ball and a strike.
Come on, Mark.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this one is a home run. So a solo home run here for Mark Ellis. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, if you've got power, hey, you go for it. I mean, he just keeps those hands high, drives right on through the baseball, full extension. That ball ain't coming back.
Bartolo Colon will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
1-2 now.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Come on, Cardinals.
Now the 1-2. Got him. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Anthony Rizzo will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Ice cold soda.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Nate Scherholz will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around.
Go Cardinals. Come on, Cardinals.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Justin Ruggiano will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Come on, Cardinals. Let's go.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Jay has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 3-0. John Jay will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Center fielder, Sean
Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
That's one of his best pitches tonight.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Yeah, That's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Goes the other way with a curveball here, and he got a lot of it out to deep left. Sweeney has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Matt Carpenter will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. From deep in the hole. Throw on to Rizzo is a low one, but Anthony able to bail out his man with a nice save there. Well done.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Go, Card, go!
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Well, he's really starting to hit his stride here in this 5th inning.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Here we go.
That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, if you're looking for a reason why this club is losing, 3 errors so far in the game. And the fundamentals, they're just nowhere to be found right now.
Matt Adams will get a shot here in the inning after all, as that 2-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences.
Yeah, anytime you give this guy an at-bat, especially with a runner on base that he otherwise wouldn't have had, you're asking for trouble.
Come on, Matt.
First pitch to him.
Here we go.
Now a check swing here and a little looper. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Right down the chute that time, 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals. They lead it 3-0. Donnie Murphy will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Third baseman, Donnie Murphy.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Way outside. 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Wellington Castillo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a fastball that swung on and lifted down the left field line. Settling under it is Holiday to make the catch, and that's out number 2.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. First offering on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. And don't quite know what was going on there, but he's into first base safely.
Well, that has to be a huge disappointment for that guy right there. He made yet another great pitch, but this is going to wind up as an infield single, and it's going to take away the no-hitter along with it.
Ryan Sweeney will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Now, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Definitely a steal situation here. When your leadoff guy gets on with 2 outs, I'd expect to see him go within the first few pitches.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2. There goes Bonifacio. Fouled back. 2 out with the man at first. Throw back to first by Colon. Runner back safely. He's on the move again from first. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as he steals second.
And you know, the thinking there, it's really a no-lose situation. 2 strikes, if he gets thrown out, you still have 2, 3, 4 to start off the next inning. If he's safe, you've got a runner in scoring position, and a 2-out single gets you a run.
Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Matt Holliday set to lead things off when we come back. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Cubs. Blake Parker will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 50, Blake Parker.
Matt Holliday will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And Holliday swings and misses and falls behind quickly, 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
That misses, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Yeah, maybe a little bit extra on this 2-2 fastball. Here it is on show track, and you can see it just burn off that inside corner. That's a tough pitch to handle.
Yadier Molina will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now here's the first pitch. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Swinging a hard liner to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
You think of all the foul tips, bumps, and bruises that a catcher takes over the course of a season. For him to put up offensive numbers on top of that, especially now that he's been doing it for a few years, wow.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball one.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
One-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and set to stand in as the second baseman, Mark Ellis. In there at the letters 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Ball one.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Let's go one more time, baby.
One pitch on the way. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Hit hard to the left side, but caught out there at shortstop by Castro, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Well, he was making a bid up there for his 3rd straight hit, and this might be the hardest ball he's hit of the 3, but this time he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
Bartolo Colon He'll get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. Now a ball lined towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
John Jay will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another curveball here, but this misses in tight. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, you know you don't want to give him any kind of cheapie here with 2 away. That's a nice block behind the plate.
Here we go.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Ruggiano is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. 3 left for St. Louis, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Starlin Castro will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And there you get a look at his pitches by inning. You can see the count. He's at 83 for the ball game. Not a huge concern just yet, but he's starting to get up there.
George Kataris will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And this ball will be chopped foul. Colon working on a shutout here through 6 1/3. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how you call it a ball either.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And a pitch swung on and bounced to Peralta at short. Throw to first, and Cologne's looking good here as he gets 2 quick ones to start the inning.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Anthony Rizzo will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Peralta will make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Carlos Villanueva will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Carlos Villanueva.
Matt Carpenter will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And the fastball is lined into right field for a leadoff single.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Michael Lee will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Here's Castro for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Matt Adams will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Boy, and a Reagan-era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike 1.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. And that's through for a base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only one away.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Pedro Strop is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Pedro Strop.
Matt Holliday will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up.
Here we go.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Yadier Molina will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
That splitter, it's only coming in around 86, but it's really falling through the zone.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Nate Scherholz will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. Here's Ellis at second base. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Justin Ruggiano will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
1 out, nobody on. And this is going to be a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3. Here's the payoff pitch. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Donnie Murphy will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now the first pitch. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still down 3-0. Johnny Peralta will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
The shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Peanuts here.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. In the air to left center. Ruggiano will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Mark Ellis will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Fouled straight back. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting,
Alan Craig is going to loosen up now in the on-deck circle, so that's going to be off for Cologne in this one.
Alan Craig.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Well, now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue. John Jay will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, good eye.
And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it to second base on what ought to be ruled a passed ball. And with 2 outs, that one could come back to haunt him.
Well, this inning looked to be almost over, but got a base hit, a pass ball. Now all it might take is another single to get him a run here after all.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Ball 3. Matt Carpenter would be next. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Matt Carpenter will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
2 down, runners at first and second. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And this is swung on and bounced out to the shortstop, Castro. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Seth Hargrove is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 65, Seth Hargrove.
Junior Lake is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
And that right there, that's why these guys only have one hit. He's had him chasing its shadows this entire ballgame.
Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Emilio Bonifacio will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Holiday is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
And this is a tough read for an outfielder off the bat because the ball's taken the other way and deep. But he makes up the difference quickly and is able to range back into the corner and make the play.
Ryan Sweeney will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. And, oh, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2.
I think generous is the word here. That looked like it was 6 inches off the plate.
And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. Lee is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Starlin Castro to stand in as their last chance now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
And that misses. 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And obviously a walk here would be a huge development in this game with 2 outs in the 9th inning. You don't want to bring that tying run to the plate.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He may be the closer, but he is opening up a real can of worms here. Putting another guy on base with a walk, that's not going to help things.
George Kataris will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Off the plate again, 2-0 now. Does he dare go fastball here, 2-0?
I think he's got to.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
The 2-1. And a fastball that's taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Lays out, and he makes a spectacular catch. What a way to end this one.
And how about that for putting an exclamation point on a victory? Just a super play there to record the final out with some style.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 3-0. Good night from St. Louis.
outscored tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Cubs, no runs on only 2 hits, 3 errors, and 4 men left on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.